My name is Justice Susan Glazebrook. I'm a judge of the Supreme Court of New Zealand, and I'm currently the president of the International Association of Women Judges.
Well, my name is Binta. My surname is Zinyako. I'm a judge of the Federal High Court in Nigeria, and I'm currently president-elect of the International Association of Women Judges.
My name is Carolyn Temin, and I was a judge on the Court of Common Pleas.
My name is Anna Raisibe-Beje. I am a judicial officer working under the Industrial Court of Botswana.
I'm referred to as Justice Aisha Malik. I am the first woman judge in the Supreme Court of Pakistan.
Being a part of IAWJ is an opportunity of a lifetime to see the world through different eyes, different cultures, and different judicial systems.
The members of the IAWJ become your friends. They're there for you to reach out. You realize you're not the only one.
It gave them aspirations because we always told ourselves there's no reason why we cannot run judiciaries around the world with the information we had.
Being a woman judge, I have a voice that can be heard. I can be able to play a role insofar as being able to advance the cause for the voiceless in the justice system.
I've been working for this organization for almost 30 years. I've met some of the most amazing human beings on the planet.
The founding of IAWJ came about in 1989 when 50 women judges from 42 countries were invited to attend a conference in Washington to consider the formation of a global association of women judges. And IAWJ's first meeting was held in San Diego, California in 1992.
And then that's when the Constitution was ratified, and that's when we got the body International Association of Women Judges.
2 years later, I became involved when I was invited to attend a meeting with a small group of women judges with IAWJ's founder, Arlene Pack.
Arlene was an incredible and is an incredible person, and nobody thought that it would really be possible to combine people all over the world, but we've done it, and we've done it successfully.
I think every one of us owes a debt to Arlene Pack that can never be repaid and can only be paid forward.
At the time it was founded, there were not the number of women judges we have now. So the organization was formed to focus on bringing more women into the judiciary.
There's a lot that stands in the way of equality in the legal field. There's bias in recruitment of women, sexual harassment, lack of mentors for women. There's unequal pay. The patriarchal system does its own part to ensure that women are not advancing in the way that they should.
À travers leurs publications, les activités de formation réalisées un peu partout à travers le monde. Donc, je pense déjà l'IAWJ contribue amplement à déconstruire cette mentalité et en fait les stéréotypes qui veulent que les femmes restent toujours au bas de l'échelle et les hommes en haut.
IAWJ has grown, as you may be aware, to over 6,000 members now. So to say it's a success is an understatement. We serve judges all around the world now and are able to be the voice for a lot of women judges that aren't able to speak up.
We are not a political association. We are not trying to change the political reasoning of any country. We are only trying to encourage the people taking their peculiarity into consideration to better their lot, to help the underprivileged, the elderly, the children, the women.
And judges of any gender can join the IAWJ. It's not just women judges. So we have individual membership. We also have association membership. We encourage national associations to be formed in particular countries and jurisdictions, and can also undertake programs that are particularly relevant to their own members in their own jurisdiction.
Je suis formatrice en matière de traite de personnes, formatrice en matière de lutte contre la torture et je travaille beaucoup sur la violence à l'égard des femmes en Tunisie. On a fait beaucoup de formations sur la loi sur la violence à l'égard des femmes parce que c'est une loi toute neuve en Tunisie.
I'm proud to say that we as a chapter have been able to bring together judicial officers from all corners of Botswana to train them on issues of human trafficking. We've also covered 75% of the magistracy on the area of the inclusive justice and the rights of the LGBTI.
La actividad que estoy llevando a cabo en mi país para promover la equidad, la igualdad efectiva, bueno, es multidiversa, diría yo. En primer lugar, desde la Asociación Nacional de Mujeres Juezas de España promovimos hace ya unos años el programa educativo Educando en Justicia Igualitaria, que supone un programa de educación transformativa para niños y niñas de entre 8 a 18 años.
Les femmes du chapitre haïtien de l'Association internationale des femmes juges dans le combat, dans la lutte contre la traite des personnes en Haïti. On a maintenant une loi et on a formé presque 1 millier de magistrats et aussi beaucoup de gens de la communauté sur cette thématique qu'on appelle traite des personnes et aussi sur les violences faites aux femmes.
We have a lot of training for members, capacity building. So as an association, we've been able to train them on very specific areas where we find members are challenged.
We've broken through the language barrier. We now have translations in French and in Spanish. This is fantastic. It helps with the development of the association.
There are obviously challenges right around the world in terms of the independence of judges being respected, but the Afghanistan crisis was something further than that. These women in Afghanistan, these women judges, were being robbed not only of their work, but their security and in fact their very identity as women.
The time that Afghanistan collapsed in the hand of Taliban, we all were afraid, worried, and we didn't know where to go, what to do.
The assistance that was rendered to the women judges in Afghanistan is one of the things I'm most proud of. Initially it looked so Herculean, as if nothing could be done. But with all efforts and with all the judges from all parts of the world, the different regions, that had the influence that could help to bring out those women out of that situation where they found themselves at was a fantastic.
Fortunately, we were the members of IAWJ and they got in contact with us. And after that, they started to save our lives and more than hundreds of us, we were evacuated by IAWJ. And now I enrolled in law school at the University of Auckland to study a graduate diploma in law. After 2 years of studying almost, I can work as a lawyer here and hopefully one day I can be a judge here. I will do my best. For me as an Afghan woman judge, IAWJ did a lot for me.
Is when things really go south. It sure is good to have friends in a lot of countries.
Since its inception, IAWJ has held 15 conferences in many parts of the world. And I know that the excitement is mounting as IAWJ looks forward to its upcoming biennial in Morocco in May of this year. There's no doubt in my mind that the conferences provide an amazing opportunity to meet new friends, share chapter activities, exchange ideas, and learn about different cultures and different judicial systems.
Being with other women judges, some women judges are still very lonely in their countries, you know. So once you attend these conferences and you develop a network, you can no longer be lonely. You have people your colleagues that you can talk to. And these conferences were really full of fun. There was talking, there was dancing, there was laughing. And we always said we can do it. There's no reason why we cannot have judiciaries in our countries or any other organization for that matter.
La contribución de la Asociación Internacional a sus socias a través de las conferencias bienales es de alto impacto, diría yo. Hacer confluir a más de 1000 juezas de cerca de 100 países del mundo en un lugar e iniciar ese potente intercambio de experiencias, de ideas y de propuestas para avanzar hacia la igualdad real es, desde mi punto de vista, algo extraordinario, casi mágico, que se produce cada 2 años.
On apprend beaucoup, on apprend par ces conférences, parce que des sujets parfois qui ne sont pas abordés dans notre pays ou parfois qui sont pour notre futur très importants.
What I look most forward to is connecting with my colleagues around the world. And we have one thing we have that's a lot of fun, and that is the Parade of Nations. And we do that one night where everybody comes dressed in their costumes native to their countries. And it's just a lot of fun. And it's a great way to kick off what turns into a learning opportunity.
So the International Day for Women Judges is a very big deal for us at the International Association of Women Judges Kenya chapter. We're very proud because it was a day on which we were able to launch the very first sexual and gender-based violence court in Kenya. So it will forever be a very special day for us. And for us as women judges, it's a day when we can celebrate ourselves. We can celebrate the successes that as an association we've been able to achieve over the years.
It gives you exactly what women judges need. You know, you're sort of out there and we're saying, hey, listen, I'm also a part of this system. So you have to hear me, acknowledge me, include me. Here's the woman, you know, it's more to it.
For the future, I only see us growing more.
I think developing the gender perspective in all jurisdictions so that there is real inclusivity, there is visibility and acceptability.
Our members have been appointed Chief Justices, elected to the International Criminal Court, the UN High Commissioner of Human Rights, the UN Commission on the Status of Women, just to name a few.
I want to see women judges, in particular IAWJ members, not only recognized within their legal space, but globally as fighters for human rights. Because as judges, we sit in our courts to uphold the rights of citizens.
You have to keep the door open so that many more can come. You have to keep pushing the narrative. You shouldn't give up. There's a hope for a better tomorrow, and every woman judge out there has a voice. She should use it and help change this world that we live.
Oui, il y a de l'espoir, absolument. Déjà, il y a beaucoup de progrès qui se font. Beaucoup plus de femmes ont accès présentement aujourd'hui à des fonctions plus prestigieuses en Haïti. Donc, il y a encore de l'espoir, il faut continuer.
We are extremely excited about our achievements in the past. And we know that the momentum going forward can only get a lot more robust, and the pace will pick up towards ensuring that we can do a lot more for women in our countries.
I think we've made a lot of gains. I think we will continue to make more gains. I look toward the women judges in countries where women's rights are not being protected, to be able to bring about better protection of women's rights.
But what I would like to add is to urge women judges never to stop learning. Don't underrate yourself. Don't stop learning.
We are more stronger together. We can do together huge works that we cannot do by our own.
So now I see the judges in their 20s and 30s, and their whole careers are in front of them, and they're so smart and they're so wonderful. And I think that the world is in good hands.